So yesterday, 425 billion SHIB were moved over to Coinbase. Had some people up in arms a little bit, but we see these articles all the time. Is this really a big deal? We're going to talk about that in this video. We're also going to talk about where I stand with SHIB and where I stand with crypto in general right now. I think it's really important to revisit this stuff a lot because especially when we're in a bear market, we kind of forget about the big picture here. So oftentimes we get stuck in the here and now, and we forget that we're playing the long game here, right? I mean, we're still so freaking early to crypto. We've got news coming out about all the institutions coming into Bitcoin, coming into Ethereum. We've got a lot of the top altcoins also gaining some steam from institutional investors, from big-time investors. We're still super early with SHIB, with everything, right? So I want to kind of reset the stage a little bit in that regard later on in this video. So if you're interested in sticking around toward the end for all of that discussion, make sure you do so. And right now, make sure you guys smash the like button, subscribe down below. You guys know the drill. I'm here every single day for you, trying to be a voice of reason in this crazy crypto space that we find ourselves in. We're all trying to create generational wealth, but we have to play the long game. We cannot get stuck in looking at the charts and looking at every little thing as a disaster. It's never as good as it seems. It's never as bad as it seems. Trying to stay even keel is really important. Now, let's talk about the SHIB being moved right now. Let's talk about SHIB's price. Let's talk about crypto in general and bring it all together at the end of the video, all right? So this is the article that came out yesterday. Is SHIBA INU getting sold out? 425 billion SHIB moved on Coinbase. Usually, when we see a lot of crypto moved from a decentralized wallet over to an exchange, it usually means they're going to sell that cryptocurrency. Now, am I totally freaking out and selling all my SHIB because of this? No. Do people overreact sometimes when they see this news and these articles pop up? Yes. Is it still something to look at and assess? Yes. And that's what we're going to do in this video, guys. So let's take a look because SHIB has been making some headlines. As yesterday was a weird day in the markets. We pumped and then we dumped later in the day. So we got up to about the 7.5, 7.6 level. And now, right now, you guys can see what happened on the daily charts here. You can see exactly what happened. We popped up to about the 7.5, 7, 7.6. Looks like we were breaking out. Then all of a sudden, boom, right back down here today. Okay? So kind of a weird, volatile day in the overall markets. But that's crypto, right? Now, if we take a look at the transaction in question here, it involves a a transfer of 425 billion SHIB tokens from an unknown wallet to Coinbase. It's $3.2 million. It's not going to significantly impact SHIB's overall liquidity, not at all. It does raise some questions, though, that I think are fair. Is this part of a larger trend where whales are actively selling their holdings? I think this is an interesting note, right? Here's what we do know about the whales right now. They are accumulating, from a historical perspective here, they're accumulating in the last month or so at that 7 level. At that 7.0, around that level, that is where they're liking to accumulate. That's where they're likely to accumulate right now. Now, this one particular transfer, who knows what their plans are, right? With this one particular wallet. So if we take a look at some of the technicals with SHIB right now, the RSI, or Relative Strength Index for SHIB, has crossed the value of 50. Little bit of a bullish momentum. This was yesterday. The article was yesterday. And we're still kind of somewhere in the middle. So we're not oversold. We're not overbought right now. And what we're seeing happen with SHIB is not anything out of the ordinary in terms of the overall market. Let's take a look at that right now because we have come down here this afternoon. Bitcoin tracing back downwards, 27,300. I'm loving it. Little discount on my Bitcoin purchase today. I actually waited a little bit today to do my daily buy on Bitcoin and got in a little bit lower than I would have if I'd have bought it really early, so that was cool. Waited a little bit. We're still looking really good on a macro standpoint. That's the 1-year chart on Bitcoin, guys. Still looking really good year over year, coming from 16,000 to start the year. I think that's really important to note, too. Now, the issue has been altcoins, right? We just have not seen a lot of money yet shuffle into altcoins. But this is where I want to bring this back to the macro picture. I say this all the time. I don't know if it gets lost sometimes. The overall cryptocurrency market, essentially 70% of it is made up of two assets, Bitcoin and Ethereum. So, I always try to mirror that. Meaning, 70% of my crypto portfolio is in Bitcoin and Ethereum. Sometimes it's 65%, 66%. It's somewhere in that neighborhood. That is the backbone of my portfolio. That allows me to then invest in Shiba Inu, invest in Cardano, invest in Dogecoin or Solana or Polygon, Chainlink, some of these other altcoins. That is how I've decided to play it. I don't know if that's the best way. That's just my way so far. And my way could change and evolve too. But I want to make this really, really abundantly clear. I don't go all in on anything. If there's anything I go all in on or close to all in on, it's Bitcoin and Ethereum. Those to me are the most surefire bets we can find in crypto. And that should not come to a surprise. And I get it. Everybody wants to get rich quick. Everybody wants to get one altcoin or two altcoins and have it just send to the moon and they're rich. And then wipe their hands and there we go. I did that crypto thing. But the reality is that it's not going to happen for the majority of people. The reality is we need to play the long game here. We should be looking at Bitcoin and Ethereum as a backbone in our portfolios. We should be looking at decades rather than days, hours. Hopefully this finds you well. And again, this isn't to throw shade on any altcoin project. I love altcoins. I own a lot of them. But as it relates to my overall portfolio, my overall position size, I'm not going all in on anything. And I've got that Bitcoin and Ethereum to fall back on because if there's one thing I think in crypto that will remain the same, it's those two. And you can make the argument maybe for a couple others, the stable coins and XRP. Or listen, I'm not here to debate all of that. The moral of the story is diversify. You shouldn't be going all in on SHIB. You shouldn't be going all in on Cardano. Shouldn't be going all in on anything, in my opinion. It's just my opinion. You can agree to disagree. Let me know what you guys think about all this down below. Appreciate you guys as always. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. We'll see you in the next video. Peace.